How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video we're gonna kind of just do a little garage update. It hasn't been too long since I've done a garage update, but I just thought I'd go recap one time because there's a couple new cars that are gonna come in and out, and the Mustang is for sale. We're gonna talk a little bit about that, you know, the new car that's coming in, potentially 2 new cars. We'll get into all of that in a second here, but let's talk about the current garage lineup. So currently we have the 2019 Mustang GT, we have the BMW M Roadster, and we have the F-150 King Ram. All 3 of those cars have been featured on the channel many different ways. Each one of the cars is responsible for viral video, whether it's the Mustang, BMW, or the F-150. Each one of them has had their own viral video. I don't think the F-150's ever had one on YouTube, but on TikTok it has for sure. I take that back, the F-150's had 2 on YouTube. The Mustang's had plenty viral videos on YouTube. I don't think it's mainly been YouTube for the Mustang. The BMW's been all over the place. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. The BMW's done a lot of good videos for me, and honestly, that's what I've started creating content on. But let's get into the first car, which would be the Mustang. So the Mustang I listed for sale because it's appreciated. Like, honest, the car is worth quite a bit more than what I paid for it back like 7 months ago. The car is appreciated significantly, and I said, you know, if I can sell the car and just wait a little bit, prices to go back down, I can probably get either a more spec option car, like a performance pack car, a Mach 1, even a GT350. We've got a couple offers, and you know, people aren't always like the most serious about coming getting the car, but I've had quite a few people come reach out to me and offer me $50,000. I listed the car for like 52, 53, maybe even 54, something like that, and I just told myself if I wasn't gonna get a full priced offer, I'd keep the car. You know, if I got $50,000 for the car, I'd kind of be dumb of me not to sell it. But the more I think about it, the more I just don't want to sell the car, right? I've only had it for 7 months. It's not like I've had the car for a very long time that I would want to get rid of it or switch out of it. And I'm just thoroughly enjoying the car. I listed it to say, hey, maybe I'll get a little extra, but honestly, that little extra would cost me probably 2 years before I got a new car. Either like 2 years before I got a new muscle car, or even at least a year before I got, let's say, an MK5 Supra or like the new 400Z or something like along those lines. It would still be a year before I got one of those because prices are really high. New Supra is a little more expensive. The new 400Z is probably not going to come out till next year. So realistically, I'd be waiting a year. I think I can find a way to justify me not taking the extra, you know, $15,000 on the car right away and keeping it in the long run and enjoying it. I think I can 100% justify that in the future, and hopefully I don't you know, eat my words on that, but we'll see. BMW and F-150, I can tell you guys right now, like I've said in the previous videos, there's no plan to sell or get rid of any of those. The BMW is going to be part of the collection for a long time. The F-150 is just a good truck to have, so I don't really see that going anywhere unless potentially an upgrade for the Lightning. But like you guys know, I have an order on a Bronco, so if I was to get rid of the F-150, get a new Lightning, I probably wouldn't get the Bronco. So I'm gonna go for the Bronco whenever that comes. I'm expecting it to be a year from now, like June next year. We haven't really got an update since the last video I made, but I said I wanted March, April of next year. That's like me hoping for that. It could be faster, it could come by the end of this year. I highly doubt it'll come by the end of this year, but I think it's gonna be more towards May, June of next year. Maybe March, April. March, April would be ideal. That's kind of when I want it to come. Now keep in mind, I'm 18 and I'm not made of money, but I have potentially found a way to sneak in another new car in the budget, which we'll kind of see in the future. Tomorrow's video, I'll kind of go over that, what car it's gonna be, but there might potentially be another brand new car coming to the channel. Again, in another year, because the car just got revealed, or I should say the car isn't in production yet. So that's basically it for now. There might be another car in between them that joins the collection for a little bit and then leaves. There might be like this, that, but mainly the thing is, got the Mustang, BMW are staying, the F-150 I don't really feature on the channel too much, but maybe I'll do a couple videos on that in the future. The Bronco's on its way, and there's potentially a 4th car that's gonna pop in around early next year. Since we are doing a garage update, I guess I'll update you on the Mustang build as well. The BMW is just stock, so I didn't see the point in bringing that car out, and I thought I'd bring this car out for a little drive and film a little video. But these are 19-inch wheels from Ford, and they look a lot better in person. I'm not gonna lie, in camera they don't look very good, but I did go ahead and order a new set of wheels, which is going to be revealed whenever I get them. I have no updates on them. Shipping is 2 to 5 days whenever they decide to put them out for shipping. If I don't get anything in the next couple hours, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a call, try to get an estimate on when I am getting my wheels. They're 19.5-inch wheels. I try to stick as close to stock specifications as I could because I don't want to change the ride and then just ruin the ride with getting an aftermarket set of wheels. I wanted to keep it very similar to how it is and just change the look of it. When the wheels do come, I'm potentially gonna get them powder coated. It depends honestly how much it's gonna cost and all of the stuff behind that, because again, I'm not made of money, so we're gonna figure out that, and then I gotta figure out what tires I want to put on it, how much the tires are gonna cost, and everything behind that. I'm gonna do all of that when the wheels get here and not worry about it. I'm not gonna stress about it. So I guess we'll figure out when the wheels do get here, and my main thing is gonna be, can I get them in the back of the Mustang? I don't think the Mustang has enough space to fit a set of wheels in it, which is what the F-150 will be for, but we can figure it out. I think I should be able to fit 4, 1 in the trunk, 2, 1 in each seat in the back, and then 1 in the drive or passenger seat. But I guess we'll figure it out. I might have to bring 2 cars, and I might have to bring 2 cars, bring the F-150, drop the wheels off, then go back for the Mustang. Update on modifications for the BMW. The BMW is most likely not going to get too much aftermarket stuff. I might throw in a set of wheels, but that would be if I had extra money sitting around, which I don't. So that's the reason I am not really touching that car, because I like how it is and I don't really want to change it. But I might throw it on a set of wheels. There needs to be a couple other maintenance things done to the car, and I'll make the video whenever I do take the car to finally go get the couple issues that I've been meaning to get it done for like a year now. You guys have seen some of the issues, like the lights and stuff like that. There aren't too many, just like one dumb thing that happened to the dashboard and the fuse, and then just the other ones are maintenance, wear and tear items because the car is 21 years old now. We're low on gas, as always, when you drive a Mustang, but she sounds pretty good. But that's basically all I have for this video. I just wanted to make a quick recap. We'll go home and then end the video off, but the Mustang is staying, the BMW is gonna stay for as long as I can keep the car. Hopefully I don't ever have to get rid of that out of the collection. Same with the Mustang. Whenever this isn't my daily driver, or even if it is my daily driver and I have money laying around, I wanna throw a Whipple supercharger on it and get a new Tremec transmission whenever this one goes out. Still wanna keep the manual, so just gonna get an upgraded beefy transmission whenever, if ever, this transmission does decide to just kill itself. There's other small things I'm gonna do until I get the supercharger, because obviously that's like a $10,000 expense, not including the transmission. Just like supercharging the car alone, tunes, everything, it's probably around $10,000, if not a little bit more. But yeah, the BMW's right here. There isn't much aftermarket things I really want to do to this car. At one point, I might put an exhaust on it just because it's pretty restricted to make it sound a little bit better. But honestly, it's not like I want to be loud and obnoxious with this car. The Mustang does that and more. So I kind of like how subtle this car is. You get a little bit of noise out of the motor because obviously there's no roof. Put the windows down. It sounds great, and I wouldn't want to make it obnoxious. The motor makes enough power. It's a fun weekend car, just perfect how it is. Honestly, there's not too many things I'd want to do to it. I might buy the OEM windscreen that goes here to reduce some noise, but mainly just making this car how it came out of the factory. There's a couple things but there isn't too much I'd want to do to it, and you know, changing it. It's got an aftermarket stereo in it. I'm gonna try to source an OEM one. Some of the speakers are blown out in the car. Like I said, just maintenance things, making the car like it was when it came from the factory. This is blown. That speaker works, that one needs to be replaced. There's stuff like that the car needs. It needs oil. It needs an oil change really badly. So just stuff like that, but there aren't too many things I'd change in the car. The Mustang is the car I want to make look like my own. You never see these. Like I saw one yesterday. I've seen one before that. Other than that, I've never seen M Roadsters. You never see them. It's quite a rare car to stumble upon something special, and that's fine with me. The Mustang is like such a common car. You see them everywhere. Depending on where you are, you know, you see EcoBoosts all the time, but I don't see too many GTs, but every once in a while, you know, you see one. And it's not like a rare car by any means or stretch of the imagination. It's an awesome car, and that's why I bought it. I didn't buy this car to be unique. I bought it to make it my own. There's so many aftermarket companies, so much customization you can do. You can change every little thing about the car and make it your own, and that's what I want to do. Not to the extent that some other people do it. I really like having subtle, you know, things changed to the car. I like to keep my cars classy, clean. I wouldn't want to ever put like full wide body kit on it, make like drill rivets in it. That's not something I like the Mustang. Maybe if I had a Nissan GTR, Liberty Walk it, but I like my cars to be really classy, clean, and just really good, aggressive looking, but also like not something it looks like a 16-year-old drives, you know? I don't want to put like neon everywhere or do dumb things. I want, you know, nice classy wheels, lowered exhaust, and more power. And then maybe like a rear diffuser, front splitter, a new wing, gyro taillights, stuff like that. Nothing completely over the top, crazy like a giant wing. If you want to do that, that's on you, but I prefer to have a really sleek looking car, and that's what I'm gonna do. But that's all I have for this video. Just quick recap on the cars that are coming, or the one car that's coming, potentially another car that I'm gonna talk about tomorrow's video. You'll see what I mean when we get there, but BMW saying Mustang is officially not for sale anymore. I'm keeping the car. So other than that, that's all I have for this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share this video with your friends and everyone you know. Let's get the channel out there even more. Let's hit 60K in the next couple of weeks here, in the next week here. We're almost there. Other than that, that's all I have for this video, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's.